You must have seen pictures of layers of earth. In those pictures, the earth has a solid layers and at the center there is some molten lava. But what if I tell you there could be a secret world hidden inside our world? Hello friends, I'm Ankita Rao and in today's video I'm going to share a famous theory, the hollow earth theory. This theory is very simple. It states that the earth is actually hollow, it's empty on the inside. We imagine earth like a stone completely filled, but the hollow earth theory says that earth is not completely filled, but it's like a balloon. It's empty on the inside. So, many scientists are trying to figure out. We have not yet gone deep inside the earth. Whatever we have assumed the shape of earth or the inner layers of earth is actually assumptions and experiments. We haven't gone to the bottom, to the center of earth. So that's why there are multiple theories. Even there is a flat earth theory where it states that earth is not a globe but a flat surface. Since we don't know enough about our planet, different theories come up. Some say earth is this, some say earth is that. Even though our scientists or mainstream scientists don't believe in hollow earth theory, they say the earth is completely solid and inside there is molten lava, but even they don't have a definite proof of it. So there is a slight chance that maybe the earth is actually hollow and there are some secrets hidden inside our planet Earth. Before we start about the hollow earth theory, first I will share what our scientists currently believe the Earth's layers are like. It consists of an outer solid crust, a highly viscous asthenosphere and solid mantle, a liquid outer core whose flow generates the Earth's magnetic field, and a solid inner core. So these are the layers of Earth which our current scientists believe. Many people don't believe it. Many people say that the Earth is hollow and there are some mysteries hidden inside it. So those who believe in hollow earth theory, a lot of them believe that the aliens which we see are not from other planet but from inside our own planet. They feel that the alien civilization, there is some civilization which is much more intelligent than us, much more technologically advanced than us, and they have a power to control humans. So they have a secret base hidden inside our planet, and from the inside they control this planet. They either go out to manipulate people or they create all these natural disasters. And another theory is Nazi. They were very much technologically advanced and they were doing a lot of experiment. So some people believe the Nazis were actually controlled by the aliens and the aliens had sent Nazi to a mission to either destroy the humans or take control of them, and that's why they were so much technologically advanced and they were doing so many genetic testing and other human experiments. Those human experiments were actually done by aliens, and when the World War II ended, the Nazis were taken inside the earth. They hit Adolf Hitler and all the other Nazis are not dead but actually returned back to hollow earth. The aliens took them back. I personally believe the Nazis are overrated. We give them too much we feel that they are some reason superior to others, they are more smarter and all these things. they had this misconception about themselves that they were a superior race, and people also started believing that somehow they are superior. They are falling into their trap. You know, being more aggressive doesn't mean they are more superior. You know, but nevertheless, some people believe that since they are regarded as superior race, and inside hollow earth some superior beings live, so maybe they are also living in the hollow earth. And some people, also believe that other planets and also our moon are actually hollow. The reason why we don't see anything on the top of moon and other planets is because the civilizations are living inside the planet rather than outside. Maybe there is a chance, we don't know enough about anything. We don't know what lies inside our oceans. We don't know what lies beneath us. So, as science advances, we know more and more things. So, maybe there's a chance, maybe there could be some truth in this hollow earth theory. So, from where did this theory started? What was the origin of this theory? This theory was mostly started from our mythological stories. In our old ancient texts and in our religion, there is lot of mention of civilizations living inside our earth. There is Greek underworld, then the Christians hell, the Jewish Sheol, and Hindu Patal. Lot of religions believe that there is a secret underworld, and inside the underworld some dark dangerous creatures live, mostly the hell, and Patal is also hell. These things are inside the earth, and those people who bad things are taken inside the planet. Aliens come in, find the bad people and take them underground, and those people are punished by the devil. The devil lives inside their planet. Whereas some theory, in some civilizations, they believe the opposite. They don't believe that the devil live inside the planet, but some angelic beings, some very intelligent beings who live inside the planet to take care of us. They occasionally come to teach us some either valuable lessons or give us technology and then return back. There are lots of stories of people emerging from holes or caves. In Celtic mythology, there is a legend of a cave called Cruachan, also known as Ireland's Gate to Hell, a mythical and ancient cave from which, according to legend, strange creatures would emerge and be seen on the surface of the earth. In County Down, Northern Ireland, there is a myth which says tunnels lead to the land of the subterranean Tuatha De Danann, a group of people who are believed to have introduced Druidism to Ireland and then went back underground. Natives of Trobriand Islands believe that their ancestors had come from a subterranean land through a cavern hole called Obukula. In Native American mythology, it is said that the ancestors of the Mandal people in ancient times emerged from a subterranean land through a cave at the northern side of the Missouri River. So there are opposing theories. Some say the devil lives inside, whereas some say angels live inside or hollow earth. Since the concept of hollow earth is very prominent in religion and in ancient texts, some scientists believe in the hollow earth theory, and they are trying to figure out what could be inside it. One of the most prominent scientists who was one of the ones who started this hollow earth theory is Edmund Halley. He is the scientist who is named after the Halley's Comet. Edmund Halley, born on 8 November 1656, was an English astronomer, geophysicist, mathematician, meteorologist, and physicist. Edmund Halley in 1692 stated that the Earth is a hollow shell about 500 miles thick with two inner concentric shells and an innermost core. These shells are separated by atmospheres and each has its own magnetic pole. So, Edmund Halley believed that inside her there are multiple Earths, multiple shells, and each shell has its own atmosphere. Captain John Clive Sims Jr., born on November 5, 1780, was an American Army officer, trader, and lecturer. In John Clive Sims' version, the hollow Earth had holes at the north and south poles. The Earth consisted of a hollow shell about 1300 kilometers, that is 810 miles, thick, with openings about 2300 kilometers, that is 1400 miles, across at both poles, with four inner shells, each open at the poles. Sims proposed an expedition to find the North Pole hole and enter it, hoping to find animals and people inside the Earth living on 5 internal shells. So you must have seen the famous diagram of the hollow Earth in North and South Pole. This was started by John Clive Sims. He believed that the opening to the hollow Earth is in North and South Pole, and if you want to enter the hollow Earth, you have to go through these poles. There are huge poles. There are huge holes inside the poles, and he even started an expedition to go over there because he wanted to see what's inside the hollow Earth. He believed that there are plants, animals, and several other living beings hidden inside the hollow Earth. Cyrus Reed Dean, born on October 18, 1839, was an US eclectic physician and alchemist turned religious leader and self-proclaimed Messiah. Teed's model of the universe, an inside-out universe, or the concave hollow earth theory. It was described in his 1898 book, The Cellular Cosmogony. Teed's universe had a hollow cell in solid rock 8,000 miles in diameter. We live and walk on the spherical inner surface of this cell, our heads pointing towards its center. The entire universe that we see in the sky lies within this cell, cradled in the hands of God. Inside this earth shell, there are 3 atmosphere shells: air, hydrogen, and boron. Cyrus Reed Teed's theory was opposite of hollow earth theory. He believed that we don't live on the surface of earth, but we live inside the earth. We are the hollow earth people. We generally believe that we live on the surface, but Cyrus Reed Teed believed that we live on the inside. We are on the surface of the inside of earth, the concave earth. We don't live on the convex side, but live on the concave side of earth. And the sky which we see is actually in the center, and we are on the surface of inside, and we are kind of cradled by the God. The surface which we see is actually hands of God, covering us, sheltering us, and we are on the inside, and the sky is on the center. Since the hollow earth is so popular and it's getting more and more popular as time comes, there are lots of fictional stories written about hollow earth. Earlier times there were several books written about it. Some of the most notable ones are Simozonia, A Voyage of Discovery by a Captain Adam Seaborn, 1820, which reflected the ideas of John Clive Sims Jr. Edgar Allan Poe's 1838 novel, The Narrative of Arthur Jordan Pym, of Nantucket, where the ending kind of alluded to the main character going inside the earth through the hole in the pole. Jules Verne's 1864 novel Journey to the Center of the Earth, which showed a subterranean world teeming with prehistoric life. Dr. Raymond Bernard's 1964 book The Hollow Earth talks about the idea of UFOs coming from inside the earth and adds the idea that the Ring Nebula proves the existence of hollow worlds, as well as speculation on the fate of Atlantis and the origin of flying saucers. These theories now also been used in movies. The famous movie which has come recently, Godzilla vs. Kong, this is also based on the hollow earth theory. They believe there are some mysterious, powerful beings living inside the hollow earth. I don't know whether it's true or not. I cannot definitely prove or disprove any of it. I just believe what's the narrative being told. Hopefully in future we can find out more secrets of our earth. But what do you believe? Do you believe in hollow earth theory? Do you believe there is some secret in our world living inside? If the aliens are living inside, or there is some other higher beings which we cannot comprehend? What do you believe? Do you believe in solid earth theory or the hollow earth theory? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. And please share your feedback in the comments. It helps me grow and improve. And see you next week. Bye.